Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mobile Shabane and this is Nuggets for Your Wallet, a place where we share pockets of tips and wisdom on personal finance. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really believe that there is something that you are going to learn. I'd like to send a warm welcome to all our new subscribers, everyone who has recently joined the community. Welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you taking the time, clicking the red subscribe button. It really means a lot, and I really hope that by joining this community that this content will really add value in your life and that it will assist you to make better financial decisions. If you have not subscribed, I really ask that you click on that red subscribe button. It is free. You don't have to pay anything. There is no subscription that you're gonna pay. It is free. So please click that red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I upload videos on a weekly basis and it is everything personal finance related. We're all about empowering and equipping one another. So please make sure that you do not leave without joining the community. In today's video, we'll be doing a book review. There are 3 books that I have in my hand that we'll be reviewing. I really enjoyed reading these books. They've really changed my life and they've added into my financial knowledge, and I really highly recommend that you also take some time to invest in these books. You don't need to get all of them all at once, but just make some time to ensure that you invest in these books. So the format that we'll take in reviewing these books, I will share a little bit of the things that I liked about each of the book and my thoughts really around the content that the book has. And maybe I will just highlight some of the chapters that were my favorites in each of these books. So the first book that we'll be looking at is this one, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. So The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, I really enjoyed reading this book. And some of the things that I really enjoyed, which he speaks about, is the fact that there is psychology behind money. In the first chapter, he really expounds on the whole idea that no one is crazy, that no one makes a decision that they know exactly that it will lead them to financial distress. But the decisions that we make is influenced by our environment, by our background, by what we have learned, by our experiences, and by luck and risk. So all those things really play a part in the decisions that we make. And some of the things that is written in here, which really stood out for me and made me to want to pick up this book and read it, is what he says. He says, doing well with money isn't necessarily about what you know. It's about how you behave. And the behavior is harder to teach even to really smart people. So he really speaks about behavior, how you behave around money, how people around you behave around money really influences how the decisions that you make as a person. So I really enjoyed. And in one of the first few pages, he really speaks or says something that really has resonated with me, and I think it's very true when he says that what you have experienced has more compelling power than what you have learned secondhand. And that is something that is very important, because how we experience like growing up and all those things really has a more impact than what I actually share. That is why it's very important that you take some time to invest in such books, because the more you read is the more you are creating more new experiences, and the more you practice what you learn about personal finance and about making the right financial decisions, you are basically creating a whole new pathway for yourself. And the more you make the right decision is the more it will be easier for you to make the right decision. So I highly recommend that you get this book. It is easy to read. There is no complex jargon that he used. It is easy to read for a person who does not have a finance background. It will be easy for you to read. And I really like that he also put in some stats, some data, and some experience of like well-known people who are really wealthy and some of the decisions that they've made. So I highly recommend that you get this book. I can't remember how much it was, but it was less than 300 rand, and I really think that it is worth it. The second book that I would highly recommend is Watch Your Move by Nicolette Mashile. I absolutely love her. I love her content. She is also on YouTube. I really like her. And in Watch Your Move, she's basically sharing her life experience, and she's drawing out some financial lessons from everything that she has experienced. It is very like, if you know her and you know her personality, you can really see and feel her personality coming through in the style in which she uses to write. I really enjoyed this as well. I like also that she is sharing some of the mistakes that she has made, and she's assisting basically us not to repeat the same mistakes. I really highly recommend this book. And what I like also about this book is that at the end of each chapter, she basically leaves you with the challenge to say, okay, now that you know what I have shared, what you move. That's basically the essence of the book, is what you move. Now that you have learned, now that you have heard her experience, now that you have learned the financial principle, what are you going to do about it? Because really it boils down to that. It boils down to, what do you do with the information that you have? Because having information, not doing anything about it, is as good as not having the information at all. And my favorite chapter in this book is where she speaks about she says chapter 14, the best sleeping pill on the market. And in the best sleeping pill on the market, she basically speaks about the importance of having emergency fund. I really like how she unpacks the whole idea of emergency fund and how she is realistic. You know how the rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months of emergency fund. At the beginning of the chapter, she basically says that she's not going to put any rule, because emergency fund really depends on person to person. So please get this book, read it. It's really going to add value to your life, and it's basically going to change your life. Watch Your Move by Nicolette Mashile. And the last book that I'll be like to recommend in this video is this one, You Are Not Broke, You Are Pre-Rich. This is by Mapalo Makhu. Absolutely love her content as well. She is the founder of Women and Finance. She does personal finance coaching as well. So I really like this book. I like the fact that she wrote it like a couple of years back. Information that is here is relevant. There's facts as well. And she's worked with a lot of aspects that are outside the finance space. She worked with educational psychologists. She's worked with clinical psychologists, because all those different aspects and different components of our life really influence how we behave around money. So I really highly recommend this book. And what I like as well, and what I personally have used this book, is in the contact page, you will see that she has like different pages. She has different content, and within each chapter she basically expound exactly what you are going to find in those, which makes it easy for you to even like don't follow the book. You don't have to read the book from start to finish. Like, you can go to that particular chapter that you're interested in. Like, there's a chapter on insurance, and within insurance you speak about debt insurance, life insurance. You speak about disability insurance, income protection insurance. So she really goes into detail, and she breaks it down very nicely in a way that is easy for you to understand and easy for you to follow. And she also shares some of the stories from some of her clients, which brings basically life and practical life experience to the topic that she tries to expound on. So I really highly recommend this book. So yeah, these are the 3 books I really highly recommend. Please make sure that you invest in these books, and I really believe that they're really going to enhance your personal finance education. And what's the common theme on all these books is that personal finance is personal, but there are principles that govern the personal finance space. And what's common again is it's not what you know, it's how you behave and what you do with the information that you have. And the last thing that I really want to share is, I know some people are not used to reading, because in some like not everyone was raised and the culture of reading was inculcated in them, and I know for some people it might be very difficult to read, but I would like to encourage you. I grew up, I was not like a bookworm. I will read now and then, but I'm still not a bookworm. But I really have made it a point that I develop this culture, I develop the love of reading. And you realize that some of the books, like for example, this one I have, it's like 356 pages, and if you commit to reading at least 10 pages a day, you can finish the book within in less than 2 months. Because obviously I'm taking into account that there will be those days that you'll be busy and you won't have the time. But if you can commit to say, "Not, I'm going to have a book that I'm going to read within 2 months," and make sure that at least 10 pages a day, you're really gonna get far. And the more you read, basically, is the more you're gonna fall in love, and the more you get more information, you're really gonna realize that if you don't read, you really are losing out. So I really encourage you that buy one book, make sure that you commit in reading that book, and when you finish, you're gonna be so fulfilled and you're gonna be so uplifted, and you're gonna realize that it has added so much value in your life that you would want to buy the next book. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I really highly recommend. If you like this content, please leave it a big thumbs up. Please like and share my video. If you have not subscribed again, please, I ask that you subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to tell their friends that Nuggets for Your Wallet is on YouTube. And lastly, please engage with me on the comment section. Tell me if you have read any of these books, what stood out for you, what did you like about the book, and if you have any other personal finance or money related books that you have read and that have changed your life and you'd like to recommend it to other people, please leave the comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. Take care until next time. Bye.